pleasant good evening. Glad to have you with us here for the final game of the year that will be played at New Trier. Playoff game between the New Trier Trevians and Glenbrook North Spartans. The, if you will, sectional championship, divisional, something like that. Whoops. Right off the bat. It is Trevians basketball off the offside, if you will. It was offside on the, they lined up incorrectly. They had only one man back on their side of the ball. Brian Hearn had everybody guarding New Trier. Brian Hearn. Matt Loddick. Loddick gives it to Bo Smart. Smart, no. Knocked away by Robson. And the Spartans come back the other way. Out top, they'll look for the opening. Bunch of things going on tonight here at the school, and not a lot of parking in real time. Whoa, a little razzle-dazzle that didn't go anywhere. Hearn gave it back to Loddick. Loddick up, no. And I think Loddick thought that he got fouled this side. One-handed by Robson, no. Loddick with the rebound. Loddick to Hearn. Hearn quickly up. Gives Brendan Pierce for a three. No. Just a little bit wide to the right. Nearly got it to fall in off the backboard, though. The New Trier Trevians with a record of 21-4. And Glenbrook North with a record of 14-12. Knocked away by Smart. Touched last by Loddick. Out of bounds to Glenbrook North. 6:27 to play here in the quarter. First quarter, no score. And it appears to be a typical New Trier first quarter here. Still having trouble feeling things out a little bit. Inbounded by the Glenbrook North Spartans. To the side, go for the three. No. Turn around, no, that's going to fall short. Another one, tip, and now taken down by the Trevians. Here's to Hearn. Hearn to Bo Smart. Bo Smart goes to the basket, tries to get it up. It won't fall for him. He thought he was fouled. Back come the Spartans the other way. On the rotation. To the far side. Nowhere to go with it. He shot short. And Matt Loddick. Loddick puts it over to the far side. Now both Smart for a two. Yep. And the Trevians draw first blood, 2-0. Spartans rotated to the far side, off the foot. Loddick scoops it up and in. And the Trevians lead 4-0. Stalling away. Here's Hearn. Nice job on the head fake. Couldn't get it to drop, though. Nothing. Loddick and Smart hitting the first points for the Trebs tonight. Out top, we'll launch a three. Yep. 4-3. Pierce to Hearn. Brian Hearn. Here's Dilotic. The True Blue Trevians crew. There's a foul on the floor. They thought he palmed the ball. Dilotic with that big hand of his kind of curls it up in his wrist and makes it look like he palms it. He actually has small hands basketball-wise, but out high, Pierce, Dilotic. Matt Dilotic. Hearn, intended for Bo Smart. No. Wrong. Yeah, new Trier basketball. Last touch by Glenbrook North. 3:51 to play here in the quarter. 4-3 to score. Hearn inbounds it to Pierce, to Dilotic. Dilotic. And he got fouled, and Matt Dilotic will go to the line. Dilotic shoots a pair. First one is up, and no. Second one is good. 5-3. The score. Favor of the Trevs. Stolen away. And nope. Stepped on the line. No Trier basketball. Well, the Trevians with a chance at a 3-point or maybe even 4-point play. Brian Hearn will inbound it. Bo Smart. Yep. No. And the rebound to Glenbrook North. The Trevians, if they win tonight, will be undefeated here on the floor this year in Gates Gym. Here's a shot from the outside for three. No. Out of bounds. Last touched by Glenbrook North. Matt Dilotic actually called that one. It looked to me like he touched it last, but got away with that one. Brian Hearn. Back out to Hearn. Here's Brendan Pierce for three. And it's 8-3. A timeout taken by Glenbrook North while he's discussing it. 3:07 to play here in the quarter. And the timeout. And the Trevians, if they win tonight, will play the winner of the Maine South Leiden game. They're playing that one over at Maine South tonight. And if the Trevians win there, they'll play either Evanston or Gordon Tech. Of course, it depends on what Evanston and Gordon Tech do. They're playing tonight as well. And we're ready. Spartans inbound it. Robson double team now out. Comes the Spartans. Glenbrook North. High. To the side. Tried to strong arm his way up. Yeah. And it goes in. 8-5 the score. Brian Hearn walks it across midcourt. Give it to Yokana. Dilotic into Stanton Peck, and Peck puts it home. Spartans with the basketball. Trevians lead by 5. Out top, Glenbrook North slows it down. Near side, steps up, takes the shot, no. Goes Smart with the rebound. Smart to Brian Hearn. Brian Hearn cross midcourt. Hearn gives it to the corner, Yokana. Back out to Lodick. Lodick goes down the lane, dishes it off. Both Smart, puts it in. Seven-point Trevian lead. Out high. Glenbrook North. To the side for a three. No. Bo Smart with the rebound. Brian Hearn. Glenbrook North not doing a very good job of getting their defense in there for a possible rebound. Kind of, whoops, traveling. Johanna. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. (12-5) Trevians lead. Brought up the court, over here to the near side. Shot is way short. Williamson with the rebound to Hearn. Hearn. And the Trevians slow it down for the last shot of the quarter. Now this is the magical time of year. A time where what you've learned all year long, do or die, there's no tomorrow. Trevians hold for the last shot of the quarter. Hearn gave it to Romy. Now into Williamson. Shot over everything. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Glenbrook North. Alley-oop. And short. At the end of the first quarter, it's the new Trier Trevians 12 and Glenbrook North 5. We'll be back with more basketball action right after these messages here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. To start the second quarter of tonight's divisional, or whatever you want to call it. Used to be the regionals, although they don't use that term anymore. Inbounded, and Glenbrook North, turned out to be a shot. I don't think that's what he was trying to do. Now Hearn over to Brendan Pierce. Brian Hearn. Hearn over for Matt Lodick. Lodick takes a three. No. Bo Smart with the rebound. Trevians will get another shot at it. Pierce to Hearn. Brendan Pierce. Cross to Lodick. Lodick was stuffed. Williamson. Pierce. Hearn into Bo Smart. Smart got the inside lane. Put it in. 14-5. Favor of the Trevs. There's a three. In she goes. Backside. Bo Smart out high. Hearn. No. And Craig Williamson with the foul. Couple of substitutions, and we're ready. Glenbrook North with the basketball out top. Step up, the shot, yep. 14-10. Brian Hearn. Lodick. Pierce. Bo Smart. Brendan Pierce. Matt Lodick. Lodick gives it to Hearn. Deflected away, but Pierce will pick it up. Brendan Pierce, Brian Hearn. Loddick for three. Oh my. Racked that one up. Loddick with 6. Smart with 6. Pierce with 3. Nope. Offensive foul. Stanton Peck. Hearn. So the offensive foul. Now Bo Smart goes for a 2. No. And Glenbrook North with the rebound. Back the other way. Trevian lead at 7. New Trier Trevians went down state 3 years ago, trying to repeat the event this time, taken down by Smart to Brian Hearn. I was talking with one of the Glenbrook North assistant coaches out scouting the Maine South Leiden game, and he said no matter who the Trevians play, they should beat them by 50, quote unquote. Doesn't necessarily happen that way though. That's why you play these games. High school basketball, high school is high school, not professional. These kids have to, have all kinds of strange things happen. To the far side, here's a big 3, short, and Loddick makes sure it goes out of bounds, and the Trevians with the basketball. James Roby just into the game, inbounds it to Brian Hearn. Brian Hearn to Roby, back to Hearn. Over to the far side, Roby out for Hearn. The 3, no. Bo Smart with the rebound. Hearn. And Bo Smart. Trevian lead is up to 11. And again, the second quarter is the Trevian quarter. Foul on Romy. .323 to play here in the quarter. They called it on Hearn here. That's not Hearn. I'm sure they'll fix that. Robeson with the 2. And the lead is down to 9 for the Trevs, who have not trailed tonight. Peck out high. Hearn takes the shot short. Bounced up in the air, around, and now the Spartans with it. Despite the almost 100 state titles that the Trevians have won, they have never won in basketball. The closest they came, that Loddick, was 73. That John Castino-led team that finished second. A 3-pointer, 24-12. And the Trevians have forced the Glenbrook North Spartans to take a timeout. Spartans will inbound right in front of their own bench. Trevian lead at 12. Loddick with 6. Smart with 10. Pierce with 3. Peck with 2. And Hearn now with 3. To the far side, the Spartans trying to look for an opening, trying to be patient. They only put one man in. Foul on Stanton Peck underneath. They have corrected that foul. It is James Romey with the foul, not Brian Hearn. Now we're waiting for the inbound. Spartans stand behind it. Out high, Robeson takes the shot. No, he was fouled by Stanton Peck, and Robeson will go to the line. Robeson at the line. First one is up and good. And Loddick will come in now. Trying to cut the lead to 10. Are the Glenbrook North Spartans. Brian Hearn, Matt Loddick, Hearn, Brendan Pierce, Matt Loddick, Brendan Pierce, Stanton Peck, Hearn, and a 3, no. Trevians with the rebound, both smart. Oh, sure looked like traveling to me. Tipped in by Stanton Peck. I suppose it doesn't matter that what I think, it's what the ref calls, and didn't call a thing. Smart got away with it. There's a long 3, brick. Matt Loddick, Brian Hearn. Hearn goes smart. Spin move, no. And Robeson. Loddick with the foul. Reaching around on Robeson. Less than a minute to go here in the half. Less than a minute to go here in the quarter. Up ahead, nearly stolen away. A foul on Peck. And the inbound in front of the True Blue Trevian crew over there on the far side. Glenbrook North with the basketball. Stalling away. There's Hearn. No, foul. They'll say it's on the floor. Hearn thought that it should have been, Hearn and the Trevian bench actually thought it should have been a shooting foul, but it was before he put that basketball up in the air. Hearn out to Pierce. Pierce to Loddick. Loddick to Hearn to Pierce. And again slowing down for the last shot here of the first half. Hearn dishes off to Peck. Shot is up and good. And it's a 14-point Trevian lead. Inbounded. Alley-oops it. No. And at the end of the first half, the Trevians lead by 14, 28-14. We'll be back with more basketball action in just a moment. The second half after these messages.
How do you...
All set for the second half of tonight's basketball action. Trevians will inbound it. The divisional, regional, whatever you want to call it. Trevians lead by 14. Inbounded to Brian Hearn. Brian Hearn. Catch all the playoff action here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Lonick scoops an alley-oop, and it doesn't go. First half. Stats unofficial. Lonick had 6. Smart 12. Hearn 3. Pierce 3. And Stanton Peck 4. Into the paint. Out top. Try to scoop it. Stolen away by the Trevians. Up and in by Brian Hearn. On the far side. Whoa, thrown away. New Trier basketball. Pierce to Hearn. Hearn to Lonick. Lonick dishes off. Brendan Pierce, no. Goes Smart, yes. Near side. Out top. Spartans can't be this deliberate. Down by 16. They have to get something going here pretty quick. Here's a little jumper. Yep. Trevian lead down to 14. Brian Hearn. Pierce. Both Smart. Lonick. Got a little trouble with it. Over to Hearn. Hearn. Williamson. Pierce. Hearn. Trevian's looking for the opening. Backside. Brendan Pierce steps up for 3. No, but the foul underneath anyway. The shot won't count. The whistle for the foul first. And the Trevians inbound underneath. Out high. Lonick. Smart. Hearn. Hearn over to Brendan Pierce. Williamson. Back out. Hearn. Now Brendan Pierce. No. Both Smart with the rebound. And puts it home. (32-16). Out high, the shot over everything. Lonick with the rebound. Lonick comes out. Lonick up ahead for Pierce. Williamson, he'll travel. I'm a traveling man. Been a lot of places all over the world. Right now. Glenbrook North with the basketball. Trevians with the 16-point lead here. Robeson with the shot. No. Out of bounds. Last touch by Glenbrook North. And it's New Trier basketball. Lonick. To Hearn. Hearn. Looking for some help. Out to both Smart. Stanton Peck. Brian Hearn. Smart into Peck. Falling down. He was going to try a shot there. Wasn't much to it. Strong armed up. No. Rebound. And now the foul on both Smart, I believe. Gets the first in. And a couple of substitutions here. And the second one, 34-18. Turn. Bo Smart. Stanton Peck. Lodick. No. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Trevs. 16-point Trevian lead. Scooped up, no. Lodick with the rebound. Matt Lodick. Pierce to Hearn. Both Smart from the outside, and another two for Smart. 36-18. A substitution. And we're ready to go again. The jumper, no. Lodick with the rebound. Matt Lodick to Brian Hearn. Back to Matt Lodick. Lodick will go for a three. Short. Trevians with the rebound. Back out to Brian Hearn. James Romey and Romey travel. Trevian lead at 18. Look for the backside. No, Bo Smart with the foul. Bo Smart with the foul. And the Spartans go to the line. First one is good. Brendan Pierce checks back into the game for the Trevs. And the second one's good. 36-20. Hearn. Backside, Lodick. No. Got his own rebound. Yes. Matt Lodick. This is 8th point of the game. But boy, a presence on that floor when he's out there. Over to that far side. There's a little jumper. Yep. And the lead remains at 16. Brian Hearn. Hearn. Lodick. Dished off. Peck. No. Spartans with the basketball. Scooped over here to the near side, out top, over to the far side. Brought to the near, good pick. Stolen away, Brian Hearn. And a timeout by the Trev. A minute to go here in the quarter. Trevians lead by 16. Brendan Pierce will inbound it to Brian Hearn. Hearn back to Pierce. Matt Loddick on the far side. And the Trevians slow it down again here in the third quarter. Looking for the last shot. Hearn. Pierce. Cross to Stanton Peck. Loddick. Hearn. Trevians moving the ball around a little bit again. Pierce. Hearn. Peck. Loddick. Pierce. Hearn. Pierce. Peck. Hearn. Pierce. Hearn. And they waste some time on the clock. Loddick. Gets it off. Bo Smart. No. Bounced around. And the horn sounds ending the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, it's the Trevians 38 and Glenbrook North 22. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of tonight's basketball action in just a moment. The Trevians with a 16-point lead. The Spartans will inbound. They have not exactly shot the cover off the ball here. And actually, New Trier has not done all that well. But I think the Trevians willing to take a comfortable victory without overly shooting. Tried to strong arm. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Trevians, Bo Smart, I believe. Trying to strong arm to the basket, couldn't get there. Out high. Rotating to the far side. Now back to the near. Top, run and gun, no. Hearn. Stanton Peck. And Peck puts it home. Peck with 8 points on the even. Smart with 16, leading the Trevs. Again out top. There's a long three, yeah. And the Trevian lead at 15. Hearn. And off Pierce. On the errant pass. Gilkana comes in. Gilkana. Replaces Pierce, and the Spartans inbound. On the far side, there's a three. No. Loddick with the rebound to Hearn. Hearn just is off the Bo Smart. Gilkana. Hearn. Loddick. And Loddick got bumped. The inbound, Bo Smart, no. And quickly back up, looking for some help. Here's a three, over everything. Taken by Peck. Peck to Smart. Smart. This is off, Gilkana. Layup is easy. Didn't get back in time. 42-25. Spinorama, no. Bo Smart with the foul on the push-off. Now the inbound. Top. Uh-oh. A shot, no. Foul on Lodick. First one was on Lodick, second one's on Lodick here. 2 quick fouls on Lodick. Williamson into the game. Far side. And the rotation in. A little spinorama move. No, foul. On, I think, Pierce this time. First free throw is good. And the second one. Trevian lead at 15. Brendan Pierce. Out top. Hearn. Skips it up, no. Trevians with the rebound. Bo Smart, no. Williamson, no, but he got fouled. And Craig Williamson will go to the line. Williamson shoots a pair. First one is no good. And the second one is good by Williamson. 43-27. Stolen away by the Trevians. Bo Smart. Hearn. Johanna. Hearn. Hearn. And he got bumped. Foul, and then the Trevians take a timeout here. And following the timeout, the Trevians inbound on that far side. Hearn. Brendan Pierce. Gave it to Matt Lodick. Lodick. Crosses it to Hearn. Ryan Hearn. Gives it to Lodick. Hearn. Hearn goes to the basket. No. Loose. And taken down by the Spartans. Here's the shot over everything. Stanton Peck. Up ahead to Brian Hearn. Hearn to Lodick. Lodick had his pocket picked. Then he stepped on the line, the Spartan player did. That'd be New Trier basketball. I think Lodick was a little frustrated. I think he thought he got fouled there. Didn't say anything, but could see a look of frustration on his face. Bo Smart, strong arms, no. Loose ball, taken down by Spartans. And the Glenbrook North Spartans throw the ball away. But how could you do that? Kind of look on their face, a face of frustration here. And a timeout taken by Glenbrook North. Getting rid of some of the munchables and the edibles over there. As this is the last home game, they got to get rid of all that food that's up there in the concession stand. Hearn to inbound it. To Pierce. Pierce to Lodick. Lodick to Pierce. Bo Smart, Matt Lodick. Trevians are probably going to stall down a little bit. Pass-off stall. Lodick, Hearn. Lodick. Trevian lead at 16. Bo Smart. Pierce. Hearn rather to Peck. To Lodick. Lodick. Pierce. Hearn. Pierce. And again, the Trevians stalling out. Lodick having a little fun. Trevians having a little fun out here tonight. Trevians gonna walk away with the victory here tonight and advance to the sectional quarters as the Trevians will take on Maine South. Maine South beat Leiden by 2 tonight. So the Trevians advance. Next game is going to be the sectional semis against Maine South. That game next week here on the network. Lodick to inbound it. Lodick out high to Brian Hearn. Hearn to Pierce to Lodick. Lodick to Pierce. Back to Matt Lodick. Lodick goes into the paint, scoops it up and in. And Lodick with 10 points on the evening. Looking for some help out top. A long shot, no. Lodick with the rebound. Pierce. Hearn. Goes Smart. And again, the Trevians stall it out. Lodick. Tried to dish it off. It was stolen away. Into the paint. The fadeaway, no. Another attempt, no. Underneath, loose ball. Foul. And the Trevians set to bring in the Scrabinis here. Wait a minute, guys. Can't go out. It's a 2-shot foul. The Trevians heading towards the bench. And those players can't sit down yet. They have to be out on the floor. Got to have 2 men on the floor there. And we're waiting for the 2 Trevian players. Doesn't have to be everybody. 2 of them have to be down there underneath the basket to stand there for a couple of moments. Let's see, it's going to be Pierce, and who's the other guy? Brian Hearn. They'll stand there for the first of the shot. First shot no good. Now the rest of the team comes off. And the second stringers come on for the Trebs. The new Trier Trevians undefeated at home this year. Lost both ends of it. Last touch by Glenbrook North. While they were out of bounds, it's New Trier basketball. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Duda to Scholl. To Falloon. Mark Falloon. Falloon out to Duda. Duda gave it back to Falloon. Falloon takes the shot. No. Trevians are trying to win this by 20 if they can. Shot no. Taken down by Scholl. Scholl gave it to Falloon. Falloon. Here's a three. Yes. Tom Duda for three. And Trevians lead at 21. And a foul by Matt Wolf. This time the True Blue Trevian crew knew I was pointing the camera at them. 1-1. First one is good. They'll get the second. We'll try and cut the Trevian lead to 19. And it is good. Wolf lets loose a bomb. That'll do it. Final score of the new Trier Trevians 48 and Glenbrook North 29. The Trevians, the champions of the division, and now move on to the section. This is Mark Braun. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we will greet you next week with more basketball action. Those of you leaving us, hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Those of you sticking around, we have hockey action coming up next. Until next week, or whenever, those of you leaving us, so long, everybody.